This is Jose, aka Zay. We all agree in the room? This is Red.
Jose.
This is Tina. Tina Supreme, baby.
That's a catchy name, actually. I like that.
Kind of dope.
Yeah.
You got a new name.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
We are
Get ready
on the
for-
current roster of Neph-Hop, and we're doing it big.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Kenya, feel me? Oh yeah. Kenya. Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Kenya, feel me? Let this potent poet speak, not too distant from the beat. In an instant, our existence is the darkness we eat. Uniqueness never comes cheap, so let me practice my deep thought. Smack that weed spectre into the weeds. Now my need is hip hop. I succeed like a cop when I'm searching all places and questioning y'all faces. Throwing dull cases, maybe tasteless or just racist. It amazes the media, no surprises what they feeding ya. Pass through like your spills. Attitude of mic skills fast through the winter chills, fast through the summer grills. It's a bummer on my pills. No wonder I don't got no wheels. Ducking, diving, drunk and driving. Where the fuck have I been hiding? It's a rough with obsession. But lost myself in depression. I'm holding self in perfection. Investing in smoking sessions and hoping I'm learning lessons. I burn all those connections and swarm in our possessions.
Marty, tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am the drummer for Neph-Hop.
Awesome. How long have you been with Neph-Hop?
I've been there almost 2 years, I believe, or was it 1 year? We'll say a year and a half, about a year and a half.
Cool. How have you enjoyed your experience with playing with Neph-Hop?
I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I like playing hip hop. I like the beats I can do and the ideas I can bring out. I enjoy it a lot. So I've always liked rap, and here I can play drums to it.
That's awesome. All right. What are some of your music influences?
A lot of stuff that came out of the East Coast, like during the maybe late 80s, early to mid 90s, like Wu-Tang Clan, Boogie Down Productions, EPMD, Redman, you know, DOS Effects, a lot of that stuff. I really enjoy it. You know, some of the stuff that came out of the West Coast too, but I was more of the
East Coast kid.
The connoisseur of the new Harlem Renaissance.
Cool. So what other instruments other than the drums do you play?
I play all types of orchestral percussion, timpani, kettle drums, bass drum, snare drum, hand cymbals, glockenspiel, xylophone, vibraphone, marimba. That's the orchestral world. Then I play a lot of ethnic instruments, Latin, congas, bongos, clave, all types of timbales, guiro. Play some African percussion too, djembes and junjuns. I play marching percussion as well, snare drum, tenor drums. I was really big with that, and marching bass drums, and do a little bit of steel pan as well.
Where do you see yourself musically in 5 years?
Playing lots of gigs with Neph-Hop.
So for the fans out there who are really following your movement, can you describe what how Chicago has influenced your sound, what you guys are trying to do for your fans in Chicago, the songwriting process with that, you know, bringing all that in? Can you talk about that?
Okay, first of all, I want to let everyone here know that we started in Chicago and we're shooting for the world, okay?
Amen.
See, Chicago is very different from what you hear on the East and the West Coast, because what's missing, I think, from a lot of rap nowadays is a story. And a lot of the people that come out of here still tell stories. Look at Kanye West. Look at the cool kids. Shit, look. I mean, look at Kid's sister. And she's pretty commercial, don't you think?
Definitely.
But she can still tell a story. I mean, she can really tell a story, and that's what a lot of Chicago artists bring to the table. That's what we bring to the table.
Times just got harder, I'm going for mine, so don't bother. Between the dreams I was born and this reaper makes me just wonder. Longer or shorter when on the border, confusion, sort of a sober conclusion. My disorder's been proven, although the colder we're losing, whether I'm choosing to lose it. Heads and shoulders are moving, now growing older we're grooving. Something faster with motion, a rapid flow of the ocean. The savage stroking and smoking, start with my mind to be open wide.
Never can say goodbye.
But I can never say goodbye, yo.
Never can say goodbye. No.
Staying from danger while I'm releasing my anger, man. Welcome to the land of people, insane of folks. Gasoline in my fire, nope. Just a round rider that's broke. Section 8, plastic plates, and I'm required to vote. I sip a cider on a recliner and watch me float. Eye of a tiger, getting higher on dope. Climbing the ladder of hope with the word to grow. Put reverb in the lane, yeah, stay yo, no. Never entered the code. Richard Pryor was wrote and I quote.
Never can say goodbye.
And I can never say goodbye, yo.
Never can say goodbye. No.
Tell us about some of the musical influences that shape your Chicago sound.
Shape my Chicago. Well, for me, music is soul. So, you know, for my soul, I've been inspired by many different types of music, from, you know, Michael Jackson to, you know, Public Enemy to, you know, Beastie Boys, you know, Roots. So, you know, you take all of that and add a child who, you know, has a Sicilian mother and an African American father, and in a time of 80s and 90s where you had Depeche Mode and Thompson Twins, and then you had P.E. and LL Cool J. So, you know, I kind of just sprouted from that, and that became me.
What is your perception of a typical day in the studio?
Man, you know, it varies, man. To me, it depends on what you're recording. You know, a jazz session, man, you come in, you know, you record your licks, you know, probably as a band, or just you need one horn, or the basses or the drummer comes in, record their licks, and they're gone. You know, a hip-hop session, you come, you know, toke up maybe a couple of times, have a couple of drinks, you know, whatever the case may be. Take about 50 takes. No, just playing, man. You know, a typical day, man, you just come in there, knock it out, take a couple of listens, man. You know, you don't need everybody there at the same time, you know. If not, just come to the studio, knock your stuff out. You know, you got a tight engineer, have them mix it, man, and you done. But you know, you never want to really waste time in the studio, man. And I think some cats get really caught up, man, because right now, man, time is money, especially in the studio, man. So you got to get in, get out, and call it a day, you know.
Is that one good for you?
Yeah, it's going better.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can overdub on that.
Cool.
Come on. Paper chaser. Let's go. We live from the sword, but we dying for the mic. My smoke is my word, and you can put that in your pipe or a blunt if you like. Taking a dumps on this chump while I piss on this hype. Selling out like skunk over indica type. I'm drunk in the night, it's sick I would write. My dick is the pen, the ink is my nut. Come on. Fake love to the man, frontin' industry slut. Your fourth element's fuck, you straight shit out of luck. Better late than never. My endeavors to get the cheddar, stack of mozzarella. Living under money umbrellas, making losers major. Want exchange of personal favors, you can catch the papers. But I got no time for you haters, I'm a paper chaser. Addicted to money making, the time is now. I can't be waiting, all you haters steady shaking. You best to get it together and steady contemplating. I'm riding and smoking and constantly a paper chaser. I lows, I G's. foes and lords, no peace in the streets. It's always a war, a hardcore encore is what they looking for. Take out my spinal cord, I rhyme a little more off this ill that I retort. That's a real metaphor. If I steals cause I'm poor, never kneel to the floor. Gotta chill when you score. Sling drugs like a chore, shoot guns like a toy. So run to avoid young and unemployed. Too dumb nigga to know. Drink rum in Illinois just to feel that void. Yeah, you kill that noise. Slip in some Rolls Royce. Yo, say yo to y'all boys. Tell tales with my voice. Better late than never. My endeavors to get the cheddar, stacking mozzarella. Living under money umbrellas, making moves is major. While exchanging personal favors, you can catch the vapors. But I got no time for you haters. I'm a paper chaser, addicted to money, making it time is now. I can't be waiting, all you haters steady shaking. You best to get it together and steady contemplating. I'm riding and smoking and constantly I'm paper chasing.
Ripping, equipped, where lyrically gifted. Shitty foot, shitting on these cats so sickening. This is how we do it in the shot on the weekend. Getting whatever you need to deal with the drama. Gotta hold that, roll that, blow that, show that. My city going on out, we ain't hoes. Amateur shit, acting like pros. New to the game, music's from the soul. Better bring everything right to the show. Got one shot, gonna blow, keep control. This be my only opportunity, so forget everything else to move with me. Hopefully this shine like jewelry. Who you be, thinking you fooling me? When your game is lame and you can't maintain. This is me, I go against the grain.
Maybe
Let's
not.
get a toast. That. I don't know, man.
No, come
Fuck
on,
it.
do this shit.
No, for real, rap.
Maybe
Let's
not.
get a toast. That. I don't know, man.
No, come
Fuck
on,
it.
do this shit.
No, for real, to 2012 and 13, to the camera crew, to the new light crew, to my new roommates, to my family, everybody, let's do it. And Jaguar Productions.
Look, Bob! That's why. This is make me mad.